Today we are discuss about unit to transportation problem. In the transportation problem, we need to find out the optimum solution of transportation problem. In that optimum solution of transportation problem, it is one of the technique degeneracy of transportation problem. By degeneracy of transportation problem, and another we call as modified distribution method. To find the optimum solution, we need to find out the modified distribution method. Solve this transportation degeneracy of transportation problem. Obtain the initial basic feasible solution using the least cost cell method and optimize the solution using the UV method. Here cost matrix, in that we have declared source 1, source 2, source 3, source 4 and destination value A, B, C, D, E and 10, 2, 3, 5, 9, 5, 10, 13, 2, 4, 15, 5. There are 4 row and 5 columns, and we have in the transportation problem we have to be calculate. First step, the given problem should be total supply equal to total demand. Here the total supply value in the first row 35, 40, 20, 50. So in demand, the total first column will be 20, second is 20, third is 40, fourth one is 10 and fifth one is 35. Solution. Methods of solving transportation problem. Phase 1. Finding the initial basic feasible solution. We can use any one of the technique, north-west corner method, least cost cell method, Vogel's approximation method. But in that question, we have clearly mentioned by using degenerative transportation problem with the help of least cost method, we can follow only least cost method. In this cost matrix table, we have to be choose least cell value. Here 10, 2, 3, first row 10, 2, 3, 15, 9, 5, 10, 15, 2, 4, 15, 8, 14, 7, 15, 20, 15, 13, 25, 8. In corresponding this, first we have to be in corresponding cost matrix we have choose a minimum value. Before that we have to be check total, first step, total supply equal to total demand. Yeah, total supply value will be 75, 95, 125, supply equal to 125, demand 40, 80, 90, 125. So total supply equal to total demand. Suppose the total supply not equal to total demand means we have to be add a dummy row or dummy column with the help of, after that we have to be balance the total supply equal to total demand. After that we have to work out. In the cost matrix, in this table, I have to be choose a minimum value will be 2. Here is 1, 2 and then here also 1, 2. Arbitrary the two value will be same. We can choose any value. I can choose second row, fourth column, this two value I choose. Here the value will be, supply value will be 40, demand value will be 10. I have applied the minimum value 40, 10. The minimum value will be 10. I can assign this allocation value will be 10. This 40 minus 10 equal to 30. Remaining value will be 30. This 10 is extracted 0. Hereafter there is no any use of particular column. Again we have repeat this and we can repeat this process until entire supply and demand value should be 0. And next we have to be choose minimum value in the entire cell. We are not consider this particular column because this value will be 0. And again we have to be check. I have to be choose the minimum value will be 2. Here the demand value will be 20. Supply value will be 30. The remaining value will be 15 there. We can extract this. This column will be extracted. There is no use of this further step. Similarly, we can do this process until the total supply and total demand value will be assigned. There is no any remaining value. We can adjust this, each and every value should be 0. Again I have to be choose here 3. 3 means here remaining value will be 15. Here 40. We can assign a minimum value will be 15. Here 40 means 40 minus 15, 25. So hereafter there is no any use of this particular row. So similarly, this remaining value, I can choose the minimum value will be 4. Here the minimum remaining value will be 30. Here 35. With comparison of this 30, 35 minimum value 30, I can assign here allocation value 30. So this particular row also, there is no any use of further step. And remaining value we have 15, 14, 15, 8, 13, 20. Here minimum value will be 5. Here the demand value will be 5. Here the supply value will be 30. So I can assign this value will be a. Hereafter there is no any use of this particular column. The remaining value will be 14, 13, 20, 15. I can assign the minimum value will be 13. Here 25, here 25, 25, 25 means this value will be cancelled and this column also cancelled. The remaining only one value is there 15. Here value will be 20 and here value will be 20. So we can assign the allocation value is 20 and this value will be 0 and this value will be 0. The total supply and total entire value will be cancelled. So we can stop here, and that here the number of columns equal to 5n and number of rows m equal to 4 and the number of basic variable will be m plus n minus 1. We can satisfy that one. 5 minus 4 plus 5 plus 4 minus 1 equal to 8. But here allocation will be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So phase 2, optimize the basic feasible solution applying the UV method. Steps 1, check whether the m plus n minus 1 equal to number of allocations. If go to step 2. If yes, go to step 3. If no, check whether the m plus n minus 1 equal to number of allocation cells. If no, go to step 2. If yes, go to step 3. Step 2 will be convert the necessary number of unallocated cell into allocated cell to satisfy the above condition. Starting from least value of the unallocated cells, check the loop formulation one by one. There should be no closed loop formation. Select that cell as a new allocated cell as a assigned E. How to draw the closed loop? Draw the line horizontal and vertical towards the allocated cell. We can draw the line either horizontal or vertical towards the allocated cell. The turning point of this loop should be only at allocated cell. Finally, the loop should be complete at where we started. Example, we can use this way of closed loop or this way of closed loop. Starting point will be allocated cell, ending point will be allocated cell. Calculate the UV and calculate the value of UI plus Vj for all the allocated cell by using this formula. We have one for allocation cell, and is unoccupied, one for occupied cell, and another one is unoccupied. Occupied cell means these are all the occupied cells. This is called unoccupied cell. Here m plus n minus 1 equal to 8, but in that only for 7 allocation is there. So we have to be form a loop. This is not a closed loop. We can form a unclosed loop. So we can draw. We have to take a minimum value 5, and we can draw here. It should be towards the allocations, towards the allocation, towards the allocation, towards the allocation, towards the allocation, finally towards the allocation. So we have to take this value should be new entering variable, the allocation value. So calculate the value of U and Vj. This is a formula, Ui plus Vj equal to Cij. Otherwise we can use Cij equal to Ui plus Vj with the help of allocation cell 0 plus 2. All this value we called as a Cj value. This is allocation value. With add this Ui plus Vj equal to Cij. This is U1, U2, U3, U4, V1, V2, V3, V4. To add this, first we have add allocation cell. ui plus vj equal to 2, u1 plus v2 equal to 2. Similarly, u1 plus v3 equal to 3, 0 plus 3. Most allocation cell we can assign 0 means the remaining value will be, we get remaining value. Similarly, u1 equal to 0, u2 equal to 6, u2 3, u4 equal to 10, v2 equal to 2, v3 equal to 4, v4 equal to 4, v5 equal to minus. After that, we have to calculate the penalty of Dij for all the unallocated cell. Unallocated cell formula will be Dij equal to ui plus vj minus cjr, Dij equal to cij plus ui. What is the unallocated value? 10, 9, 5, 14, 7, 20, 15. This is our unallocation value. We have to find out D1. D1 means Cij, 0 plus 12 minus 10, 2. So similarly, we have to be use what is a allocations mean. This is a formula. Cij value means first one is Cij value will be 10 and ui plus vj 12 minus 10. Cj value will be this entering value will be Cj 12 minus 0, 12 minus 10, 2. This is a value. Similarly, we have to find out row 1, column 4, row 1, column 5. Like that, we have to find out each and everything in that particular column. Each and every column will be remaining column will be negative and only 2 possible column. So on the 2 possible column, we have to choose minimum value. Here 2 value will be same value. We can choose any one arbitrary value. Step 5. Check the optimality condition. All the Dij value should be less than or equal to 0, which means 0 or negative value. Yes. If yes, stop the procedure. Otherwise, the optimal is otherwise go to step 6. Step 6. Select the most negative value of the Dij and consider that cells are a new allocated cell. And step 7. Form the particular cells. Draw a closed loop by using a horizontal and vertical line by passing through the some allocations. And step 8. Starting from the new allocated cells, already assign the plus or minus sign at the corner cell or closed loop. Step 9. Note, turning point of the loop should be only in allocated cell. Here I can hear the starting point and then go through these allocations and go through these allocations. This is allocation point, this is allocation point, this is allocation point, this is allocation point, this is allocation. Finally, I closed here loop. So first we can start plus, minus, plus, minus. In that plus and minus, we choose select the minimum allocation value among the minus sign. Minus sign will be 20, 30, 25. 20 is a minimum value. Found from this new iteration by applying this following step. Add and subtract the minimum value in all the positive or negative sign cells. Copy the remaining cell into as it is, goes to step 1. So finally we find this solution. Same wise previous we have to be take here. This allocation will be 8 not equal to 7. Again we should repeat these steps. Occupied cells on each and everything. After that, since all the Dij are negative, optimum is reached. The transportation cost of the given problem is 35 into 3, 20 into 5, 2 into 10, 10 into 4, 15, 5 into 13, 25 into 8. So 105 totally we have get the value will be 530 into 100 plus 5e plus 2e. Totally we have value this given transportation problem will be 630 into 7e. Thank you.